On here, bread 41, gonna mix a bread, simple sourdough bread. We have our sourdough starter, our water, and we've good salt and flour. So this is 100% white flour, bread flour, depending where you're getting it from. When it comes down to flour, guys, it's super important that you buy the best possible flour you can get your hands on. We use 100% organic at all times, and know where your flour comes from, and don't worry about spending a little bit more on the flour. It will definitely deliver on flavor. So what I'm gonna do simply is I'm gonna put a small little well in the center of my flour. I have 600 grams of flour. And what I'm adding to that flour is 380 grams of water straight from the tap. Mixed in, I'm gonna add 150 grams of sourdough starter, mother. And with that will come 10 grams of salt. I'm gonna hold the salt back till I start to develop the dough. So one hand on the bowl, guys, one hand in. Bring it all together. Really easy. This should take you like 2 to 3 minutes. And I'm pulling the dry to the right through to the center at all times. In the bowl, much easier to develop your dough, bring it together. And it's just like this together. I'm simply gonna sprinkle the salt and I'll work the salt in. Again, I like to actually bend my knees. It sounds ridiculous when you're doing this as well. It saves your back. If you're mixing a lot of bread, all I'm gonna do is turn out the contents of the bowl onto a clean surface, and I'm just gonna simply use one hand to work the dough. And all I'm doing here is kneading, getting the dough to come together. As you can see, it's quite wet, not a whole lot of structure, and we're just gonna develop that dough really quickly. Next hand comes into play, and back and forward. Now, I'm pulling and pushing. Right and wrong, a couple of questions I get about is what's the best way to knead, what do I do wrong? It will sort of naturally come to you. As you get more experienced baker, you'll get quicker and faster at kneading. I just sort of slap and fold method. Nice down, turning at all times. Couple of questions I also get is, can you over knead? You'd want to be very, very fit and have lots of energy if you are over kneading by hand. If you're putting this in a mixer, if you have a mixer, pop it in the bowl, turn the bowl on slow speed, and it will just simply till the dough comes clean from the edges. So simply dough. All we're gonna do is bring that together. So after about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, it's looking like it's come together. I'm simply gonna pop that aside, allow it to rest room temperature for 2 to 4 hours, or pop it in the fridge and allow it to rise overnight.